I got a haircut, naturally curly. I had band practice, that is why my voice may sound a bit hoarse. There's no horse there today, no pun. When I first started using Twitter, I always wanted my profile page to be a neat list of tweets, but that's not how it works. I'm using it like crazy now, so if you ever have anything you want to ask me directly, @Myles Dyer. Is it water or vodka? Vodka. Anyway, today I want to talk about ideas, especially ones we believe are good, because it's these ideas that we tell others. You may find you sometimes come across people who like to, well, not necessarily like, because it can be unintentional, but people who just discourage. And there's a particular phrase I've heard throughout my life. Well, if it was a good idea, we'd be doing it already. I just find that really unhelpful. And in this video, I'd like to tell you exactly why that is. So why do I feel this phrase is unhelpful? Well, firstly, and this is an obvious one, it's not constructive at all. How is anyone going to get anything out of that phrase other than feeling disheartened about suggesting that idea? I'm going to give you two really clear examples of why this phrase is redundant. The first is about when I studied psychology at university. During one of our courses, we learnt about human attention span, and that if we were ever to efficiently learn information, that we should be doing it in 20 to 30 minute blocks. Our lectures were 2 hours each. So what am I getting at? Well, I don't understand why psychology lecturers don't practice what they preach. If they're really talking about this legitimate research, why don't they break up lectures into 20, 30 minute segments with short breaks in between? They'll get more out of their students, they'll get better results, and they won't look like hypocrites really. But this is an example of a good idea that hasn't been done yet. And the second example I want to talk about is my experiences with my job of being a YouTube marketing Jedi. Okay, so where I work, we have a sales team, and they actually go out to advertisers and try and make them run their adverts across our network and on YouTube as a whole, as pre-roll and TrueView. We say, look, we can run your advert across the web, across YouTube, and guarantee, for example, 1 million views, guarantee 1 million views. Have it aimed at a particular demographic, whether it's based on keywords and interests, whether it's based on gender, whether it's based on age or geographical location. We can do all that and have much better engagement than television ads, where people usually go and make a cup of tea when the adverts are on, or skip it. And it will be cheaper than running the ads on TV. And with all of that in mind, they'll go, no, we'll just go to TV. And there's even people that say, well, companies are always motivated by the profit margin. Well, obviously not, because they would have made more profit and had better efficiency doing it this way, but they didn't go with that good idea because they haven't evolved with the culture yet. You know, online video and monetization on YouTube is still pretty new. So once again, a good idea that in many cases hasn't been done yet. Well, if it was a good idea, we'd be doing it already. Can you imagine how backwards society would be today if we lived by that rhetoric? I mean, imagine a caveman who first came up with fire. I'm being really cartoony here, and yeah, it's not the best example, but bear with me. He would be like, oh look, I found fire which can cook food, which can keep us warm. And some other caveman would be like, well, to be quite frank, I think if that was a good idea, we would be doing it already. I suggest you put that fire out. It'd be pure insanity. So finally, I want to say, if you ever come up with ideas and you hear people throw that rhetoric your way, if it's not constructive, don't be disheartened. Keep going and share your ideas with those that actually will give you decent feedback. As long as you learn from it, it can lead to bigger and better things. And so I'd always keep the faith and always keep striving for learning more and sharing ideas with others, because that's how society will continue to grow and prosper. So thank you for watching. I look forward to hearing your thoughts and your ideas if you have any to share. And as always, adios till next time. I had an idea which didn't turn out too well. Not only has it not been hung properly in this example, but there is a reflection from the light. It doesn't work. So if you want to help me make this wall look cool, I have a PO box which is linked in the description. Please send me any artwork you have made that communicates how you feel about my videos and what you have learnt, and I'd love to put it up. So look forward to seeing what you have to send me, and that's it. Bye.